And after all that,
Mjolnir.
he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Jane?
What a journey. It's been over 10 years. Talk to me a little bit about the evolution of Thor and how his story has changed over the last decade.
Yeah, look, I think it's kind of paralleled my own personal journey. The character in the first film, there was a sort of a stoic sort of nature to him. I was trying to sort of tick all the boxes of, what a hero looked like and so on. As I was in my career, trying to figure out kind of who I was and was I any good at this and did I deserve to be here and all of those questions. As the films have evolved and the character's been allowed to change, I think it's a lot to do with my own personal opinions on how to perform. I think being more, allowing there to be more vulnerability with the character, a greater sense of humor, not feeling like I had to sort of position myself so much as the sort of traditional archetype of a hero. I think that's what audiences responded to. And also the sense of humor we've been able to have with the character. It's a great access point for an audience. It's disarming. And the reason I watch films and as a young kid went to the cinema was to have a good time and be taken on some wild adventure. And that's what we've aimed to do with each of these films, and each time I've played the character to try and do something unique and fresh with it.
What did you think of Natalie's transformation, and did you give her any tips for getting in shape to play Mighty Thor?
She's incredible, and we all trained in the gym. We had a gym set up on set there, and she was in there as much as anybody, and it was inspiring. And what I loved about what she had done to the character or brought to the character was that there was a vulnerability there, but a strength, but it was personal to her. She wasn't mimicking anyone else's version. This was truthful to who she was, and I think that's what made it unique and fresh and what audiences have responded to. She did an amazing job.
What kind of convincing did it take for you to do the naked butt scene?
Just not much, I'm willing to, the self-deprecation and have a laugh and take the piss out of myself. It's all part of it. And Tyker asked me, and I said, all right, whatever, let's go. And it was ridiculous and funny. And I don't know where we go from here, though. I've taken more and more items of clothing off throughout the films, and now it's all of it. So this might be it.
Chris, where would you like to see Thor go next?
I don't know, I love playing the character I have from day one, and as long as I get to keep working with wonderful directors and cast and crew and different writers and so on, if there's an opportunity to do something different with the character, I'm down, I'll wait for the fans to say, no thanks, we've had enough of you, but until then, I love it.
Did you imagine this 10 years? Did you imagine that you'd still be playing him in 2022?
No, not at all, I mean, I didn't really even understand what, I signed a contract to do Thor films and Avengers films, but most of Thor I thought I was going to be recast, and then Avengers I thought this will be the last time, no one's going to have me back, and then it's just kept on going, and anything I could have imagined back then, this is well and above beyond that dream, so I'm very thankful.
Let me tell you the story of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey.